Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host, Nathan P. Butler, the author of A Saga on Home Video, A Fan's Guide to U.S. Star Wars Home Video Releases. Looking kind of like a VHS tape here, which you can find on Amazon.com. This is the first of 3 episodes being recorded basically back-to-back here, although this is really the only episode of the 3 that I would call meaty. And even then, we're talking like a light lunch kind of meat going on here. Not something that's a real substantial product. The other 2 are going to take a look at a sans slipcover version of Rogue One, which can now be found at Walmart as of July 2017. Kind of a variant, kind of not. And another instance of that Club anti-theft packaging from 2004. So those will be supplemental episodes tied into previous episodes of the show here. This one, though, is looking at a different product. It's also, by the way, one of the last videos you're going to see, aside from some Q&A ones and such, I'm going to record here as well today, where you're going to get to see the book library behind me in some sense of order. These are all in chronological order as best as I have them up there, and have served me well in that capacity. But I'm running out of space. Running out of space as new stuff comes out. I already ran out of space on my home video shelf, so now instead of being nicely laid out like a bookshelf with everything's spine sticking out, yeah, now they're all sideways and piled up and all kinds of shit, so that they could actually fit on the shelves and give me enough space to open up some space in this office where really the finite space is already being used up quite a bit. So this one of the last ones you'll see, that specific background still as orderly as it is. I probably will tonight change that, but that's a good way to be able to tell which ones are recorded all in this batch of episodes if you're curious, because Captain America shirt and the books actually still look like bookshelves instead of piles of crap. So, what do we want to look at here? This is actually a home video item that a lot of folks don't consider home video. I do consider it home video, but it's an iffy kind of thing. And I actually wouldn't have known this existed or thought to even look for it if it hadn't been for Matthew Fox posting about it on the Star Wars Home Video Facebook group that was set up by Justin Berger. Great group over there. If you haven't joined it, if you're into this kind of stuff, be sure to check it out. Again, Star Wars Home Video is just the name of the group. You do have to apply to get inside, but generally they'll get approved and you'll be able to jump in there and post with everybody else talking about home video stuff. Lots of good information to be found there. Well, what this is another of these pack-in DVDs. You're like, oh, well, we've seen toys packed in with DVDs. Yes, like the Clone Wars. Oh, and we've actually seen books packed in with DVDs, like those deluxe editions of Sculpting and Dressing a Galaxy. So what's the pack-in with this time? Of all things, it's a pack-in with a calendar. Yes, that's right. For the Star Wars Home Video Library, we have a DVD inside a calendar called The Art of Star Wars. This was a 16-month calendar for 2008. So it says 16-month 2008 wall calendar underneath. Just Star Wars logos and such. Samples of art inside The Art of Star Wars. Sorry, it's not a little Trumpish there. The Art of Star Wars. Then we've got our DVD inside up here telling us there is a DVD inside. And then across the top, it's hard to read there. It says bonus material, singular, includes 12 original movie trailers and the Lego Star Wars Revenge of the Brick mini-movie. It's pretty cool. So what we have here then is what you would expect. It is a calendar. You flip it over to the back. We get a preview of all the different pieces of it. Underneath, that's all just a bunch of copyright information and whatnot there. Okay, and when you first buy this, you take off the shrink wrap, you'll open it, and at the center staple, there's this cardboard piece that you can take out. Now, the calendar itself hangs vertically, and you got a lot of cool images. Right, the Emperor zapping there with your calendar underneath. You know, it's a calendar, okay? Nothing special about it. It's a freaking calendar. But attached to that cardboard piece on one side of it is one of those little disc-holding paper sleeves, which we can fold out and pull out, yes, an exclusive Star Wars DVD. That is this. Now, it's hard to read, except for the Star Wars title and the hyperspace symbol. So, yes, this is back when the official Star Wars fan club still existed. So, you got the hyperspace label down here. It says StarWars.com, the official Star Wars fan club. This is all just the legalese going along the edge, but it says Star Wars, 12 original movie trailers, and the Lego Star Wars Revenge of the Brick mini-movie. Basically what it said on the calendar itself there, running across underneath the Star Wars logo there. Otherwise, pretty plain. And the background here doesn't seem to be much of anything. It looks like a bunch of random lines and such, but I'm assuming that is a reddished out version, if that's a word, version of a piece of one of these art pieces there. Now, if you put this into your DVD player, there's not much to it. It's a very simple menu system where you just pick from a group of things on the first page or switch to the second page and pick from a group, and that's it. Right? No animated menus or anything crazy cool like that. Now, as far as trailers go, there's 12 of them on here, as it notes on here. They're all ones that we've seen before. They've all been on previous releases. No exclusive anything or anything like that on here. It's just that the disc itself is exclusive to that calendar. That's all that it is. As far as the trailers involved, we have trailers A and B from The Phantom Menace, the mystery and clone trailers from Attack of the Clones, the teaser and launch trailers then from Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And then, of course, we also have the LEGO Star Wars Revenge of the Brick special, which was already years ago released with one of the Clone Wars Micro Series Genndy Tartakovsky DVDs. So even that is found elsewhere. You don't need to have this disc in order to have it. Not to mention the fact that it was released online. Now, as cool as that may be to have all those trailers in one place, instead of having to jump from disc to disc, if I want to watch the Phantom Menace ones, I got to put in that DVD. Attack of the Clones, I got to put in that DVD. Original Trilogy, I got to put in one of the 2004 DVDs, that sort of thing. That's neat, I guess, but they are all pan and scan. They are all 4:3 aspect ratio, basically making them letterboxed. So if you have a widescreen television you'd be watching this on, yes, expect the black bars to be very thick on the sides with your 4:3 image in the middle, and then your trailers playing inside that box, usually with black bars built in to top and bottom. This is not an instance of getting to watch some anamorphic widescreen goodness where it fills your entire screen, which is unfortunate, but again, are we expecting greatness from a DVD that just gets thrown in as a pack-in incentive for a calendar? Probably not. So, if you're interested in adding something a little weird to your Star Wars home video library, you can check it out here. Again, this is the Art of Star Wars calendar from 2008. That's the one you're looking for. It's easy to spot, not just because of the cover art being different than other calendars, but you got that DVD inside thing up there at the top. Now, a word of caution. If you just go and search Star Wars calendar DVD, like I did, and start hunting down something like this, trying to see if there are other years in which there were DVDs. One, I have not found other years that had DVDs, just for what that's worth. But be careful when you see this symbol to actually, read it. Because it says DVD inside, and the bonus material thing up here, if you can read it in the images on the auction or Amazon listing or whatever, usually will tell you what it is. And this flat out tells you that it's trailers, it's video content. Well, I didn't actually pay attention to that, and I just looked for that DVD symbol, and I wound up also buying another one, which is this. This is Star Wars The Clone Wars, a 16-month 2009 wall calendar. Same product line, next year. Whoa, there's a DVD, I see the symbol! Yeah, but like an idiot, I didn't read it. It doesn't say DVD inside. It says DVD-ROM inside. And if you read the top, it says DVD-ROM includes exclusive desktop calendars. And so, yes, when you open it up, there's a piece of cardboard. It's got a DVD in it. But this is a DVD-ROM disc. There is no video content whatsoever. It's just a disc that has horizontal desktop size, like as in computer desktop, sized versions of all the different monthly calendars as images, along with a text file to explain to you basically how to copy and paste it into the right directory on your computer so that morons are able to put it on their desktop, not just those who have the slightest idea how to manually move files. Kind of disappointing. I'm really kind of kicking myself for having picked it up, but hey, at least by picking that up and making that mistake for something that's not part of the Star Wars home video library, I can show it to you and say, danger, danger, warning. This one, even though it has a DVD symbol, is not part of the home video library because it's not home video stuff. It is a DVD-ROM of image files, and that is it. Much more like an electronic press kit than it is like a home video release. So this one is not home video, whereas the Art of Star Wars one is. 2008, yes. 2009, no, if that helps you hunt these down. And perhaps you will, because they are an interesting, if weird thing to add to the Star Wars home video library. With that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers.